This is an American story. It's an American story because of the Yoruba people who were brought to the Americas. When they came, they brought this story with them. I'll call this story The Dispute Over a Hat. Once upon a time there lived two villages. The villagers in these two villages could not get along. You see, they couldn't agree on anything. They argued about everything. But the good thing was that the villages were separated by a long road that led to the big city in the west and the temple in the east. Whenever villagers from the two villages met at the road to go to the temple or to go to the city, they'd greet each other half-heartedly. "Good morning," a woman from the south would say to another on the opposite side of the road. "Yes," the woman from the north would respond with a roll of her eyes. "It was a good morning before I saw your face," the woman from the south would then retort. And then a big argument would ensue. The uncles and aunts, cousins and mothers and friends would all come to defend the dignity of the woman from their village. Because of this, most villagers tried to avoid one another. Until one day, a man came walking down the road toward the east in a big, beautiful hat. The hat had jewels and tassels, and it was fashioned in the most glorious and intricate details. The villagers on both sides of the road all watched in wonder as the snazzy fellow marched east on the road in his extravagant headgear. Once the man had passed, everyone who saw him agreed that the hat was absolutely amazing. "That hat was fly," one young boy said from the village to the south. "It really was a sharp-looking headpiece," agreed the woman from the north. "Indeed," exclaimed the young boy's mommy. Her husband added, "I was amazed at how bright the blue in that hat was. It was bluer than the sky." The woman across the road frowned. "Blue?" An old man who had stood there the whole time laughed at the dumb villagers from the south. "You people have not even learned your colors. The hat was a beautiful crimson red." The young woman with him nodded her head in agreement. The young boy from the south village interjected, "No, no, no. It was blue, just like my papa said." "Teach your child some manners," the north village woman cried in dismay. "Who are you to tell me how to raise my child when you obviously haven't even got an idea what the color blue looks like when you see it?" shouted the southern woman. Pretty soon, the northern woman's big husband came. When he did, he threatened the villagers from the south. The people on the south side of the road called to the warriors of their village. When the villagers of the north saw the warriors standing there with their weapons in hand, they called their own battalions. Then a war ensued. The fight continued for 2 days. At dusk on the third day, the debonair-looking man in the magnificent hat came back up the road toward the west. Swords and spears in hand, both the villagers on the south and the north of the long road stood in foolish dread over what had happened. The village people to the south saw the lovely crimson tone of the hat, the very hat that was blue a few days before, while the villagers to the north saw the heavenly blue, bluer than the sky, which had been red. You see, the hat was blue on one side and red on the other. The lesson is, no two eyes see the same light. The end.